Hi Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I know it's a wonky angle, trying to get all the cards in the middle. I haven't really went through them. I just laid them out so I could easily read them and then flip them back to you. This is your energy reading, so it's like an energy check to see how you feel, what's going on right now. And it's just oracle message, just oracle messages. I wanted to see what do you need to know right now? What can you benefit from knowing? What do they want to say? So I got a little carried away, I think. But the other two signs flowed really nicely. So let's see what happens. It's been working out, even though it looks like a lot. So let's get started. Your energy reading is meant, let me back up a little. And it says, daydream, fantasy, imagination, once upon a time. This, to me, this is my manifestation card. So you're in that manifesting zone. Manifesting is high right now. It also is a good sign that this is that time to put your manifestations out, or you're already in this zone. You're already there. So be careful what you're thinking about. That's the warning I would say there. Because if you're not purposely manifesting, you could potentially bring things to you that you don't want. So be careful of that. I pulled a regular tarot card just to go with it, to just get a better idea, and I was shocked that we got the manifestation. You got the magician. So more manifesting. Let's see if I can get it all in there. More manifesting. So right now at this time, your manifestations are really high. If you're not doing it, you should. Make sure that you're keeping your thoughts positive. You're sitting and taking time to daydream about them a little. Feel how they would feel if you got them. Keep your mindset good and right. You don't want to bring the negative, so try not to worry or fear or have anxiety. Clear, cancel, release those kind of thoughts. But this is very significant. Not only manifesting on one side, you got the manifestor on the other side. And sometimes this card can be that you have the tools, but you don't know how to use them yet. You don't know how to piece them together. So use my advice, but you have what it takes. This is high time for you, which is really beautiful. I'm going to put those in the middle. Okay. Which way do I want to go? I'm going to go down here. We'll start here. You got grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. 3 is expansion. Take a leap of faith. Grasshopper spirit. We'll find out more, but there's something that there's a perception or a new beginning or something you need to have faith in. Maybe you just need to have faith in your manifestations and the fact that you can have what you really want, that you can have the dreams, you can have the fantasy, you can make it a reality. Maybe it's really believing in that, if it's not already something that's physically, coming to you or that you're physically doing. It can be just like that. Life path 5, adaptable, spontaneous, and independent. Can handle various roles and duties. You don't let love tie you down. It can be one of these or all 3 of these for you. Adaptable, spontaneous, and independent. Can handle various roles and duties. I feel like that's important. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. Number 7. Number 7 is the seeker, but it's also that's the life path number. Number 7 is very spiritually guided. Spiritual ascensions and things. Ground yourself. It's interesting because so far I'm feeling like believe in your dreams, believe you can have them, daydreaming about them. But there's also a sense of coming back to earth, coming back to ground, coming back. Don't stay in the daydream place too long. I feel that energy because you've got to, it says daydream. Your manifestations are off the chart right now, but there's also a grounding to be present, to bring them in to your reality. So balance. Minnetonkan, longing for home, belonging, the original lightworkers. Oh, you may feel like you don't really belong here or fit in whatever it is that you are, that's around you, or your life, your role, your job, your purpose, whatever that is. But your manifestations are very high, so you have the ability to change things. You just need to believe in yourself. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Communication. Communication. Let's keep going and see what happens. Honesty. Oh, this is communication too. Truth, transparency, sincerity, and communication holds the key. This is a chakra card. So this is for your throat chakra, for communicating. So there's some kind of honesty that you need to have with yourself in a situation, a relationship, a job. I feel like you're not happy about something and you want to change it. That's what it feels like to me, because you've got all this manifestation. You're not fitting in. Take your leap of faith and have strength with it. But the communication is really important. Where are we? Family dynamic here. You may be going through a change in your family, or your manifestations or your worry could be about your family, like your purpose, what job you do, your finances, how it affects them. Or you may just be going through something in your family life, because 2 and 3 is a 5, which is change. So you may be going through something difficult, but embrace the lovingness. Try to react in compassion and love to those, who you care for. I feel what just popped into my mind was strengthening the bond. Strengthening the bond. And it can be strengthening the bond through, I want to say, diversity or trials, like whatever you may be going through. Transformation. Big transformation. I really feel like you need this transformation. Some of it I feel it's welcoming, and some of it may not be. Like you could be going through a divorce or a breakup, or have, issues trying to see your kids, for whatever reason. Or it's just on your mind because of work and that situation. But there's an unhappiness to this. I feel like there's a big transformation, a big upheaval in your life. But just know that some of it you can control. Some of it's destiny, some of it has to happen, some of it will strengthen you and make you better. But meditating and or learning how to ground yourself frequently will help you release, pent up emotions and energy, and get more information and connectivity. But also you can take that time when you're grounding or meditating to daydream and manifest. I feel like some of this you're capable of doing. Like you're capable of change. You're capable of bringing what you want into your life. And some of it is destiny. I mean, that's our whole lives. But I feel like that big change for you right now. Big change. 3 and 4, 7 again. Door to personal healing and happiness. Yes, absolutely. This is walking through that door. It's, the word that pops into my head is acceptance. It's acceptance. Whatever is happening in your life right now, whatever you can't change, whatever, is not working. It's acceptance and then working on what you can. your manifestations, your dreams, your own healing, how you react. It's there for you. Oh, and by the way, I only wanted to take one of these, and they both fell out face up. And I thought they went so beautifully together, I took them because I figured there was a reason. So this one's the World card. I thought they went very well together because while you're healing and finding your happiness and, you know, deciding to walk through that door and strengthen that, this is endings. This is the end of a phase, a cycle, and then starting something completely new. It's also going on a journey, starting a journey, but it in another way, in work or business, projects, love, this represents travel, bigger picture. So for instance, you have a business and you're thinking of expansion, but your expansion, that the advice here would be go bigger. So maybe a website, so people can order off the website all over the world, not just an in-store. You see my point? So like go bigger. It can represent travel for these things. Or if you're in a love relationship, it would be a long distance relationship. And this card in particular could mean really far. But either way, there's endings and beginnings. So it's acceptance and leaving this part behind and walking through this new threshold that you have the ability to shape. Okay? Mountains. Stand your ground. There's something here that, like I said, that you're not happy about. There may be conflicts. There may be something going on at work or family, or like I said about the family dynamic of maybe not being able, I don't know why it popped into my head, but not being able to see your kids, or just obstacles, okay? And stand your ground. If it really means something to you and you know it's right, you know this is what you want, stand your ground is the advice. But I also feel this energy in going after what you want to create, how you want to expand. Surrender your attachment to results. This is great advice. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. That's great advice for not only manifesting, but I feel this energy of manifesting and yet physical. You know, it's like it's your actions and your manifestations, but it's such a big change. So this is wonderful advice. This is even, we're talking about physically, but even in the spiritual world, this is what you're taught. You're taught, you know, put it out there, manifest it, law of attraction, and then let it go. Do a prayer, do a meditation, give it to your team, trust them with it, and let it go. The more you can let it go, the better you can learn to let it go and strengthen that. The less anxiety, the less fear, the more trust you will have, and things just seem to work out. Take a leap. I feel trust. Patience needed, timing. Be mindful not to rush or push your agenda at this time. Trust in divine timing, and less is instant gratification. Having patience allows everything to unfold as it should. The seeds have been planted, now let them grow. Yeah, I feel that here. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, this seems like a big change, a big upheaval, a metamorphosis, if you will. You've got transformation on the board even. I don't know what this is, but this is something you're trying to accomplish. And this is the advice. Do everything that you personally can do. And when you meditate, or you give it, just pray, or just give it to the angels, law of attraction, whatever you want to do, put it out there as well. And then leave it. Know that it's coming, and it will be there, when it's supposed to be there. I know that's frustrating. It's frustrating to be patient and to wait. I know. I'm currently in that phase, and it's so frustrating. But it's just the way life is. You just gotta do it sometimes. Things come in divine timing. You can't rush them. But do what you can do. Concentrate on what you can do. And try not to be impatient with yourself or the process. So I feel really big change. You know what I find really interesting too? Most of your cards are so close together. 23, 25, 29, 30, 31, and 34. I don't know what that means because they all equal different numbers. But I just feel like that's a very interesting group of numbers, that little area. I don't know if that means anything for you. Very interesting. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you were able to get something that could bring you clarity and help you move forward. You're definitely going through some changes, or you want to be, or you're going to be. But you're more than capable to deal with this. Try not to be frustrated or impatient. Speak your truth is very strong here. Stand up for yourself. Have faith in what you want and what you're going after. Heal and move forward. Go big. Go big. Meditation can only help you, not hurt you. But if you don't want to do that, at least ground yourself. Like, go out in nature, take a walk, or go to the woods, or sit by a tree, or just sit on your front porch, or get in a porch swing. Like, something outside. And even better, if you can physically be in it. So the porch swing, hey, it'll work. But if you can actually walk on the grass or sit by a tree, something like that, it's even better. It just brings you closer. It helps to ground. Even in your meditations, if you look at this picture, you can imagine the roots of you going deep down into the earth, and this will help. So don't get too flighty, too fly away, you got to stay present and active. I feel that for the fighter in you, for this change, because you do have to put work into this. Because you've got the World card, you've got this advice here, and you've got the family dynamic. So you do need to put work in. Communicate with love and kindness, but communicate your truth. You've got big transformation on the board. Transformation and, wow, your manifestations. Be careful what you think, okay? But beautiful energy, a lot of change is what I see. So good luck, my Pisces, and I will see you soon.